Okay, a lot of the pictures on this website were on wide view. Instead of wide, you can do large. This is the home page, and all these are large until you get to the bottom where there's an empty lot. And this empty lot I have on wide view. I like doing that, but if you want to bring it down, you just hit Edit Picture and click. See where it says wide? That's taking up the whole column. You can hit large and then done. And then it takes it back down to the same size as all these other ones. Problem is you don't see as much detail when it's just large, and since it's an empty lot, I'm going to put that back to wide view. And I have a little note on the home page that just tells folks, you know, be patient when the larger photos are trying to upload. On the Garden City Beach property, the first picture that they see needs to be wide so that they can see the whole property, you know, and it's grander. I shrunk down these pictures to large instead of wide. And just like you can make text wrap, you can make pictures wrap around each other. The way you do that though is, like if we're going to do these, if I hit that, bring it back down to large, hit done, and then go back up underneath that picture. If I made this one large, edit picture, hit large, done. You always want to make sure if you're going to put two pictures side by side, you have to put, okay, this one takes up less height than this one. The top one is shorter. You want to put the shorter one on the left. So you're going to hit that one and do picture left with text wrapping. Hit the done button, and then what you'll see is it brought that over to the left and brought this to the right. But I'm going to make sure that this one is lined up on the right, picture aligned right, because sometimes it'll overlap and double and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so now instead of a lot of wide pictures on that page, we have a great big one at the top, and we have large ones all the way down the page. I'm leaving that pretty large there. That's the spare bath picture. This one I'm leaving wide and centered because it is a combination picture of the kitchen. It was hard to get the kitchen in one spot, so I took 3 pictures and combined them in the Picasa program. And then you can also, let's go to the Handyman Special page. Alright, there's one great big picture of that, the front yard. Then here comes the backyard. It just takes a little while for those wide ones. If it's set on the wide angle, it takes a little while for it to upload. And since there's no interior pictures of this one, I just left all 3 of those on the wide view. Now, we can also take that, edit picture, hit the large button, hit done. See how much smaller that makes that. Alright, the backyard doesn't have to be huge, so what we can do is we can click that, make that large instead of wide. Right now it's on wide. Hit large, hit the done button. Okay, now we've got one big wide view of the front, and then we have 2 of the back and the side. Now, you just got to have to figure out which one of those is taller than the other. It looks to me like the bottom one's taller, so I'm going to try this. Click this one here. I'm going to do left with text wrapping. Hit the done button. And it did it. So instead of text wrapping, it's actually a picture wrapping around it. So we can do that to that page. You just have to play with it and see what works the best. And if you'll notice, I have frames around all of these. I think whenever you're doing an important picture, you need to frame it. It just makes it look better. And of course, hit publish to web because we don't want to lose the work that we just did. And then edit your site.